What's up, YouTubers? Today I'm gonna do a deck profile for Cardfight Vanguard, and this is my first video. I'm gonna do a deck profile on Majesty deck. It's a Royal Paladin. It's very old, but yeah, it is pretty old now since of the new break ride and other stuff. So this deck cannot be that good anymore, but still not bad. Cause when I enter uh, enter tournament in locals, I can still do top 4. This is a deck build. I think it's consistent, but it's very different from everyone's deck profile. This is a starter, Wingo Brave. It's the only starter you run in Majesty. You don't run this, you should not play MLB. Its skill is when you boost a blaster unit and it hits, you could put this into the soul and search any blaster unit like Majesty, Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark, and there's a card Blaster Blade Spirit. So it's pretty good, and you run him. It's 5k. It's a good number. It's a best number for starters. Next for grade 3, I only run 6. First off, it's 2 Majesty. I only run 2 because I think more than 2 is cloggy, and it's kind of bad since Majesty is at 10k body, not 11 on like GN, Overlord, Vermilion and stuff. So 2 is enough since after you ride on it and use effect, you don't need the other copy. I run 2 because if you drop one in the damage zone, you will have another one in the deck, so you could use Wingo Brave to search it. So 2 is enough. There's 0 chance. It's not gonna happen that your opponent hit both Majesty into the damage zone. So 2 Majesty is enough. Next grade 3 are 2 Palamedes. 2 Palamedes are good because they are 13k attacker when Palamede on rear guard, Majesty on Vanguard. And they are 13k, so they hit cross-ride really good without boost. 13k is what you need. Because like for now, there's a lot grade 2 that has 12k attack when your Vanguard's like, for instance, like for Jewel Knight, for instance, like Eradicator. They said when your Vanguard's name is Eradicator, this gain 3000 attack, so it's a 12k attack. But 12k is still not enough for cross-ride. Cross-ride 13, so you still need a boost. For this, you don't need. But the only bad part is that when this hit on the field, people are gonna destroy it really quick as possible as they can, because this is really annoying. So the next grade 3 is Alfred. I run 1 Alfred because if there's chance that your opponent won't let Wingo Brave hit, and if it doesn't hit, you can search Majesty, and this is a consistent card as Vanguard also. It's a 20 when you have full field, and because of Wingo Brave can hit, you will stay at behind your Vanguard, and Alfred doesn't need boost, so it's a good place for you to put it in. So this way it's good card, and you can counterblast 3 to search for Blaster Blade, and other Royal Paladin cards, except Blaster Dark, to help you to gain your field, to gain power on your field. So good card, not bad actually. The last grade 3 is Gangsalot. A lot of people doesn't like Gangsalot because it's weak. It's only 9000 attack. But when I played this card, I never rode a Gangsalot, never ride it, and it always happened in a damage zone or drop zone when I use Perfect Shield. Cause after I use it, all you need to use it for is to search Blaster Blade, so you make sure your grade 2 Vanguard is a blaster unit. It's a consistent card, not bad. And next for grade 2, I run 13 grade 2. The first 4 are Blaster Blade. It's your main card in the deck since you need it for Majesty effect, and it kill anything that you think is annoying in they have in the front row. You roll that Vanguard, you could kill any in the back row. I think it's grade 2 or greater if it's on rear guard, and if it's on Vanguard, you could retire anything. So it's a good card. It's like one of the best card ever to kill anything in the back row, since like there's only excavates a blaster and some like berserk dragon and stuff that could kill grade 2 or less. But this, you could kill grade 3 too. If they have a rear guard, for instance, you're fighting a Royal Paladin also, and they have Palamini on their side, you could just kill it with Blaster Blaze effect. Next 4 are Blaster Dark. Blaster Dark is only useful for Majesty's effect. Everything else is useless, because he only have skill on Vanguard, and it's a 9k vanilla on rear guard. Also, you don't want to ride him on Vanguard, because after you boost with Wingo, your field will be empty, and this is the only card left. And this is a Shadow Paladin, not Royal Paladin. So when your opponent hits you and you, for instance, you have 3 damage and you hit a heal trigger, you can recover 1 damage or gain the power, since this triggers Royal Paladin and this is a Shadow Paladin. So that's why you run a Gangs a lot, to make sure your Vanguard must be a Royal Paladin grade 2 and it's a blaster. That's the only reason. And for the next grade 2 is also blaster unit, and they are Blaster Blaze Spirit. For the old deck build, people play Betterware, but now you change it to this, because when you ride this at Vanguard, it's a 10k. For instance, like your opponent has a 10k Vanguard, and if you rolled Blaster Blade or Blaster Dark at Vanguard with Wingo boost, that make 14. By throwing a 10k shield, they can make it no pass. But when you use Blaster Blaze Spirit now, a 10k will have 1-2 pass, so they will have to drop 15k to protect themselves from Wingo Brave to hit. So it's a very good card, and when you call it from the deck, you could counterblast 1 to kill anything in the front row. It's a pretty good card, because all you need is 1 counterblast, less than Blaster Blade. Next to grade 2 are Star Called Trumpeter. They are the last grade 2 I run in the deck, because you run 2 of them because it's consistent, and you by using 2 counterblasts, you could call Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark or Spirit from the deck. By calling these 2, it help you for Majesty, and by calling this, you could just kill something you don't really want on their opponent's field, like Silent Tom and other stuff. That's why Star Call's a good card. And next is grade 1. I run 15 grade 1, I think. No, 14 grade 1, not 50. Sorry. The first 2 are Lake Maiden and Lane. A lot of people run Toy Pugo instead of her. I think she's better, because if you go first and then you draw this is in your hand, you could ride it over at Vanguard and move Wingo Brave. You could put this into rest, and then you drop a card from your hand to get a new one. And I think Toy Pugo is bad in this deck, because I only have 6 grade 3, and Toy Pugo needs to have 2 grade 3 on the field to make it 9k. Without 2, it's only 6k booster, and this is 7, so it's better than 6. So that's why I run 2 of her. Next, 4 Knight of Friendship K. I run 4 because they are 10k attacker when you have Majesty, Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark, Blaster Blade Spirit, any of them that has Blaster in his name at Vanguard, and is a 7k booster, so it's a good card. Like, there's not much to say about this card. Next, I run 4 Perfect Shield. Is to protect you from huge number, you have to run 4. Like, there's no change in it. Because of now, of Break Ride and other stuff, you have to run 4. Before you can run 3, since other numbers not that scary. Next grade 1 are Marin, our AK Vanilla. You have to run 4 because that's normal, and with Majesty and the skill, it makes to 20k attacker. So it's a magic number with Majesty, and it's 21 for Palamidi, so it's better. This way you are always at magic number, but not for anything else except Majesty and Palamidi, because everything else make it the highest. I think is 18. Yeah. Next for trigger, I run 12 crit, 3 Ebola, 3 Alabaster Owl, 3 Future Night Liu, and 3 of the new crit from set 10. The reason why I run 12 crit are because 12 crit help you finish a game really fast. Like, when you ride Majesty, your opponent should be at about 2 damage. Yeah, usually it's 2, and then because of skill, it's at 22 with Marin's boost, is at 30 at that turn, and 30 with 2 crit, there usually would be no guard, and then when you twin drive, you can easily get double crit that make 4 damage. Unless they drew a heal trigger, they will lose automatically because of 4 damage to them, because plus the 2 they already had. That's why I run 12 crit, no Joy in this deck, because Joy, it's good to have Joy trigger, but by running 12 crit, you can finish a game really fast. So you're not gonna lose. Before they ride Break Ride, you already win the game. So, like, it's okay to run 12. The last trigger are 4 heal. Just 4 heal is very stable. There's nothing much to say. So this is my Majesty Lord deck profile. I think you will like it. And this is a good deck profile. I think it's better than a lot of people's deck profile, even though it's only 6th grade 3 and a lot different from others. But it's a good deck and I really enjoy it. I hope you will enjoy it too.